If you're looking for an Olympic power couple to cheer on this year, look no further than Team USA's Hilary Knight and Brittany Bowe. Welcome back to Olympic Winter is Coming, the series where I'm telling you everything you need to know ahead of this year's games in February. Hilary Knight and Brittany Bowe are two of the most impressive athletes headed to this year's Winter Games in their own right. Hilary's love for hockey started around age 5 when she first started playing the sport. And from an early age, she dreamed of playing in the Olympics, even though at the time, women weren't even competing in ice hockey. Women's ice hockey first made their Olympic debut in 1998. But the lack of representation at the time didn't keep Hilary from dreaming big. She used to sleep with hockey pucks under her pillow, hoping that it would bring her good luck. Hilary has been the face of Team USA women's hockey for the better part of 2 decades. She made her first Team USA roster in 2006, where at 17 years old, she was the youngest member on the team. She holds the world record for the most world championship gold medals at 10. And she's competed in 4 Olympic Games, taking home 3 silver medals and 1 gold. In February, she'll lead the team on her 5th Olympic appearance, and if she takes home another medal, she'll tie the world record for the most number of Olympic medals held in women's ice hockey. But the 2022 games in Beijing were particularly special because that's where Hilary fell in love. Brittany Bowe is an Olympic speed skater, but being from Florida, it was an unlikely sport for her to pick up, and she didn't actually pick it up until 2010. Before that, she was a 2-sport athlete playing basketball for Florida Atlantic University and competing on a world championship level for inline skating. Brittany holds 32 inline skating world championship medals, so it's safe to say that she's pretty fast on skates. But in 2010, when she watched the Winter Games, she saw a number of her friends from the inline skating world competing in speed skating. That year, she decided to pick up the sport, and by 2014, she was already appearing in her first Olympic Games. She went on to compete in the 2018 and 2022 Games as well, and she's taken home 2 bronze medals. Now, the 2022 Games were an isolating experience. All of the athletes in Olympic Village remained pretty isolated from the outside world. And while Hilary and Brittany were aware of each other from Team USA events over the years, this would be the first time that they ever spent real time together. One night after dinner, Hilary asked if Brittany would like to go on a walk, and very quickly that became their nightly routine. Brittany has said that she expected Hilary to be the same as she was on the ice, incredibly competitive, aggressive, and intense. But even though the two of them are both very competitive, she was surprised to find that Hilary was not only a very quiet person, but an incredibly calming force. And the balance of their personalities has led to 2 athletes with incredibly demanding schedules, supporting each other in the most extreme ways. During a particularly tough run in Brittany's career, she was competing in the Netherlands, and as she was in this slump, she was surprised to find out that Hilary took a flight directly after one of her hockey games, managed multiple connections, and made it all the way to the Netherlands an hour before Brittany was set to race. Now that they've both qualified, we'll be seeing them cheer each other on in Milan for the 2026 Games, where Hilary has a chance to tie some records, and Brittany has a chance to bring home her 3rd Olympic medal. For more stories like this and coverage of the Games in their entirety, be sure to follow along for the rest of Olympic Winter is Coming.